Hello everybody, what's going on? My name is Cranky Calamari, and welcome to the Kingdom of Mud here on the Obsidian Order SMP, baby. It has come to my attention recently that people have not been visiting my base. I put out the calling card. I said, come decorate your offices, and people are slacking. Obviously, Corgi, the master, the professional, she came in really early on and made this beautiful masterpiece, but not one other person has come up and decorated their office. I am ashamed of you, and we are no longer friends until you do so, and then maybe we'll rekindle our fire. But also, other than these lazy people, I don't know why I'm pointing out Av, to be honest with you. I think he's moving computers and offices and whatnot, so I'll give him some slack. But other than these lazy people, I realize that we do have open office spaces. In fact, I think we have 7. Yeah, we have 7 open available spaces that no one has claimed. And I'm very well aware of how many people are on this server. And I know we can fill in the gaps here. But I think to start off this episode, we're going to have to participate in some more forward campaigning, I guess. Blam. Want to ally with the Mud Kingdom? Put this sapling on top of the pillar. You know, maybe they're scared. Maybe they think that people are going to see, right? They don't want to ally with the Mud Kingdom because they could create enemies that way. So what I did here is I said, here at Adela's base, beautiful, by the way. She's going with like a futuristic build. I love the variant work. It's so good. But want to ally with the Mud Kingdom? Put the sapling on top of this pillar, right? So she doesn't have to come over to the base and say, hey, I want to ally with you. I'll come over to her base, and if there is ever a sapling on top of that pillar right there, that means we have an alliance. We busy folks here on the Obsidian Order. Small-time YouTubers got lives outside of YouTube. Lives, families, work. I can't expect them to come over to my base all the time and do collaborations and whatnot. So, I'm going to force it down their throats by putting boxes with signs and stuff at their bases. One for Bobbert. One for Vid. Really trying to avoid spoilers here. Vid, you've been doing work over here, you madman, you. One for the Bad Llama. And last but definitely not least, the newest member, Fortis Gnome. So now we just check up on those periodically and see if anybody's put those saplings up. And if they do, we know we have a deal. Which I realized sounded like it came off devious. It's not. We're allying, we're good guys, we're bureaucratic neutral this season, so I didn't mean for it to sound like we're out to get you. Done and dusted, baby. Now let's move on to the next thing I have planned today, which is going to be at somebody else's base for 2 reasons. Because I did some building outside of the embassy. That's going to be in the next episode, but I'm kind of time traveling here. I built next episode's build before I did this episode. It's kind of all over the place. But I think to avoid spoilers for next episode and to keep in theme with building in other people's bases like Corgi did to mine, and I'm hoping others do to mine as well, I'm going to go over to Sunfires and build Moode, the beauty shop. Welcome, everybody, to Petropolis, the most luxurious tourist destination. Take a load off in one of the very many comfortable but scenic outlook points. Take a nice little stroll through the scenic and beautiful center plaza. Take a stroll in the lower catwalk area and enjoy the aquatic life below. And coming real soon, a shopping center that will provide treats, goodies, and knickknacks for everybody to enjoy. Sunfire's gonna have to start paying me for these advertisements. But here we are at the future shop here called Moode Beauty Products, coming soon. A couple episodes ago, we talked about this and what my plan is going to be. We're going to sell mud masks, some seaweed kelp masks, some aloe vera, honey, some fun stuff that we have and that we make there at the Mud Kingdom here in Petropolis, which is coming together beautifully, I gotta say. Look at that. Does that say something? What does that say? I don't think it says anything. I think it's just a decoration, but that is sick looking. So in addition to the beauty products that we're going to be selling here at Moode, I'm thinking we also are going to be providing an experience. And what I mean by that is maybe we go full day spa, where we sell goodies and do stuff here on the bottom floor so people could come in and go, oh, I need a face mask, and they'll pick it up and then they'll walk out. Or they can go and experience the day spa upstairs where there's going to be saunas, blood baths. Oh, no. Like maybe a hair washing station, like a place where they do facials or what's a warm towel treatments and things like that. And I know we're not working with a whole lot of space, but honestly, I'm hitting a trapdoor meta right now. And I think if we put trapdoors everywhere, it should make this space work. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm crossing my fingers for. But I think first things first, let's go ahead and decorate what the interior of the shop is going to look like. Yes, please. Pretty excited about it, actually. I love this cherry wood. It's so vibrant pink, and I'm a man of many colors, as you can tell by my shirt. As you can tell by my shirt, which will eventually, hopefully, we'll see, be all pink, right? But I'm so excited about this. This looks so cool. And you're probably asking, well, Squiddy Boy, why does your desk have to be so big? I mean, this is just going to be a place where, like, the person stands and says, oh, hi, Mr. So-and-so, can I help you today? Yeah, sure, the product is over there in that barrel. You know what I mean? So why does it have to be so big? Well, the answer to that question is it's not going to be so big. I'm thinking we're going to turn it into an aquarium. I just think it's funny how my go-to when I'm given a space like this, I'm like, well, I mean, we're not working with a whole lot of space. So let's make it smaller. Am I stupid? Probably. Yes. I'm really liking how this is turning out. I throw in some candles, and I think that adds a whole lot to the ambiance. And in fact, I think we need one more thing. Yeah. Now, remind me, I'm going to have to put a shirt and pants on this guy, but I do like how that turned out. It's beautiful. Look at that. We renamed everything. So we got aloe vera, seaweed wraps, mud mask, pumice stone. I had to look at how to spell pumice. Didn't think that was the way it was spelt. Some beauty gems, bee wax candles, honeycomb facial cream, honey hand cream, and last but not least, the honey internal beauty, which is TM. We need to put a TM at the end of that because you drink it and you are internally beautiful. We're selling bottled air here. And the piece of the resistance, we had to set Moode, if you know what I'm talking about, with a little bit of a banner work. Look at that! It's the night sky over the Mud Kingdom. Can't you tell? Isn't it beautiful? I think that this is the cherry on top of the cake there. I'm going to have to duplicate it, maybe put it right here, but I know this is going to be somebody else's shop. So maybe we put it up in like the windows or something. I don't know. For now, that's good to go. I like the way that looks. And now we got to work on the upstairs portion, which, if you guys recall, is going to be the spa area. I couldn't think of what it was called. It's a spa area. Plonk that up. We're going to have to put some lights in here. But let's get started with a little bit of trapdoor work and just kind of get the layout in. And it's done. And I think I'm actually pretty excited about it. It took some finagling to put things into certain places. Like all these things were in different places when I first started. But I think that this is the final destination of this upstairs. Let me give you a little bit of a walkthrough, okay? This chair right here is going to be for like the hairstylist. So somebody can sit right here and the hairstyles will be behind here doing the hair and then washing the hair. That's what the cauldron's for, and doing a nice little like relaxing hair experience. Is that the best way to do it? I was even thinking it might be cool to hang like a bell right here, because you know those things that drop down. I'm well lost into the beauty world here. But there's the thing that drops down that dries your hair. It goes over the top of your head and dries your hair. It's kind of in the shape of a bell. I think that might be kind of a cool little decoration piece to put up there. Maybe I'll have to find one. But then we have the centerpiece here, which is the sauna. You can change the settings right here. But if I walk in, close the door, make sure you close the door, you have a nice little sauna sesh. Look at this. Isn't this like really beautiful? It's just like a cool, relaxing, hey, it's hot in here, get the sweats out, little sauna. I love it. And then over here, of course, you can't have a beauty parlor or a spa without a mud bath, right? That's what we specialize here in Moode, is the mud baths. So I figured we'd go ahead and plunk some people into some mud baths here and make it a nice and relaxing thing. I'm excited with this spa. Ain't it beautiful? Oh my goodness. And last but not least, the payment. I was going to talk to Sunfire about what he was thinking a good payment would be for all of these things, but to be honest with you, I kind of have my own payment in mind. I think everything is going to cost an axolotl. So here you can get 1 stack of pumice stones for 1 axolotl. Over here, for example, you can get 3 of these stacks of aloe vera for 1 axolotl. For the mud, 2 stacks for 1 axolotl. I think axolotl is a perfect payment. And it's gonna send these guys on like a mini quest, right? If they want to get a honey internal beauty bottle, well, they would have to go on a quest to get an axolotl and then come over here and purchase it, right? What am I gonna do with all these axolotls? No freaking clue. But I'm excited that I'm gonna have a plethora of them. Also, the skeleton guys that were waiting outside the shop, they came in, they purchased all their stuff, and now they're waiting up here for another potential shop that's going to open in the near future. So, they haven't gone far, but they're just making their rounds around the shopping district here. But guys, I think that is going to do it for me today. I've done a lot of little detail stuff here in this build, and I gotta say, I'm loving how it's going to turn out. What should I do with all the axolotls I'm going to get? Do you think I'm going to get a whole lot of axolotls? Is this guy too mean looking for this shop? There's a lot of questions that need to be answered, but most and foremost, I need to figure out what I'm going to do with the army of axolotls. But thank you guys so incredibly much for watching. Next episode is going to be pretty action-packed. We're going to get a big build done there at the Kingdom of Mud, so I hope you guys are really excited about that. Let me know what you guys think about Moode, the French natural beauty products, and day spa, which I need to add to the sign up there. What do you guys think? Love you guys to death. I'll talk to you about something else probably, because there's more topics. I'm going to talk about them in the next episode. I'm going to talk about I'll see you in the next one. Get out of here. Go away.